All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing Katakana. So if you've been following along so far, we've done Hiragana. So the Hiragana, and I know my my English letters are just as bad as my Japanese letters. Hiragana is kind of the letters that make sounds in Japanese. You use this to write Japanese words. Today we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing katakana. Kana is, you could probably figure out from context clues. Kana means like letter. So this is the katakana, not the hiragana. Or, wait, what? Anyway, kana, gana, whatever. It's this is katakana. That's hiragana. You know what I mean. So for katakana, this is used for spelling foreign words. So I don't know why they have a separate alphabet. Honestly, like I don't know the historical reason of why there's a separate alphabet for foreign words versus Japanese words, but it's probably to indicate that it's pronounced differently, right? I don't know exactly how the pronunciation differs, but to a Japanese person, they'll understand. Okay, this is a foreign word that I'm reading, so they won't try to figure out what it is. They might just like say it as just sound it out. So okay, we're gonna start again, just like when we started with the hiragana. We're gonna start with vowels, and this website has like some pictures that might help you remember. I don't know, maybe not. But so this we're gonna start with A. So it's kind of like this. Oh, and I'm actually doing it wrong. It does not cross through. Look at all these terrible mistakes. Yeah, there we go. It's like this. So nice and angled. When you're playing video games, a lot of words are going to be written in katakana, usually things like names of stuff. When you run across the ultra gunner, they'll probably spell out ultra gunner in katakana. They're not going to translate that word. They want you to sound it out, and they want you to know this is a foreign word. This is not a Japanese word. Because otherwise it'll just sound like nonsense. You'll just be like, what does that mean? When you see, it's a foreign word. So it means something in the foreign language. So that makes it cool or something. I think we got much better towards the end here. But you can see this is A. I think A is not too bad. It is not too hard to learn. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one is I don't know if these pictures help you. This is just a site that I found. I don't particularly care for them, but I prefer if we had the stroke order. But this, I believe, should be like this. This is an I. I think we go up. I think it's from left to up. It's the other way. The other way could be from top left, top right to bottom left. Let's see, I probably should know this. Let me see. Because I don't want to be wrong here and do this all wrong. Let's see. Sometimes you just can't find the thing you want. So Ah, see, yep, I'm doing it wrong. All right, it's from top right. Okay, yeah, so you go from top right to bottom left. This is an I or like an E sound. E. Do you remember A? That's A. Or an Ah. This is E. I don't think it has to be that curved, but you don't want it to be straight. It's not straight. But just kind of like a subtle curve. All right. Okay, that's E or I. Next, we're going to have, what is this? Wait, they're like an eagle. E. Okay, yeah, I guess E like an eagle. Sure, I understand. This is the U. They actually have a nice diagram here, I think. So yeah, if you might remember from hiragana, this is a U, and so the U here is just a little bit different, but you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it in there, and I actually don't know. So what is the stroke order here? Yeah, so the stroke order. Oh, it's really funky. Okay, so I'm doing it way in the wrong order. So the first thing you want to do is a downward stroke, and then you connect it. Okay. That's a little weird because you're starting like this, and you sort of have to draw it through. I don't really like that. I like drawing it the way I was doing it, um, but this is how it's done. So we'll have to get some practice on that. U. This is a U sound. Ooh. Ultra. Yeah, so if you're saying ultra, you'd probably need this. All right, that's not too bad. Next one. This is an I guess they're trying to make you think this is like an I beam. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. This is an E. See, like, why did they use an I beam? And it looks like an I. No. But this is an E. This is what it's supposed to be. I had to look to see what they're going for. They're saying engineers build stuff. Okay, whatever. If that works for you, it works for you. I know it looks like an I. This is an E. The eagle was an I. Yeah, I hate that. I hate these mnemonics because for some people it makes sense, and for other people I think it's more confusing. But this is an E sound. I almost want to like not even show the mnemonic because it's like whatever. I'll leave it there. You can ignore it if you want to ignore it. So for this one, stroke order is sensible. Yeah, it's usually from top left to bottom right. So horizontal, vertical, horizontal. It's a little bit longer on the bottom. It doesn't have to be a lot longer. Already, we're starting to look better. Mine are a little bit heavy on the right side. E, 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 E. Or eh. This is the eh sound. Eh, 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 eh. I guess that's what it's saying. Engineer. Sure. Whatever. I recognize it that it looks like an I. And that's why it's an E. Because to me, like, that looks like the sound of an I. This looks like... It looks too much like a capital I to be an I, so it's got to be a different vowel sound, so I just assume, oh, it's an E. I don't know. That's... Whatever works for you. We're just practicing. Great. Okay, so this one is an O. To me, it looks like an O. What's the... I have to get the stroke order correct, because I actually don't know the stroke order that well. Okay, so it's horizontal, vertical, and then the backwards diagonal stroke. So this is O. I guess they're saying like an opera singer. Sure. If that works for you. To me, it just looks like an O. Why does it look like an O? I don't know. Even though it's very pointy, like an O, it's not. I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know, it sort of seems roundish in a sense. Because if you remember, what is an O? This is an O in hiragana. So we're I don't know, it sort of starts off the same. It has kind of a leftward sweep. I don't know. Whatever. We're not here to practice hiragana. We're here to practice katakana. But it helps to compare. Man, such neat rows for our O. All right. This one is ka. Wait. We had O, E. Oh yeah, we had all 5 vowels. All right, great. Sorry, I was like confused for a second. I thought we hadn't done them all. All right, let's do the vowels again. So, okay, A, E. We had O. So A, E, O, Eh. I don't know, maybe recognize it. It's like a capital E. It's very, I don't know. And ooh, that one's kind of weird, but sure. It should be a little bit more curved here. It's not too bad. That U is going to come back at some point. We're going to need a similar shape, but that's what we have here. Okay, now let's do the K's. So for this one, we're going to do ka. So, and it's very similar to the katakana. Oh man, just doing it all wrong, of course, but So not the most beautiful Ks for ka. But you might remember in hiragana, it's this. So it's, you can see it's almost identical. It's a little bit more blocky, and it doesn't have the extra mark on its knee. Maybe that's how you can think about it. It's like somebody's knee. I don't know. Does that give you a ka? Because it's a K. You know, mnemonics are hard. Come up with your own. Whatever works for you. And I hope I'm drawing it in the correct order also. Yes. No, I'm not drawing it in the correct order. So I guess just like a ka, you actually draw the horizontal one first. All right. Maybe that'll help. Help it look nicer. Let's try a few more. All right, ka. So just like how in hiragana we drew that line first, we draw this angled part before we draw the vertical line. All right. That's ka. All right, now we're going to do ki. Oh my god. I've never seen a ki that looks like that. This is ki. I would think, you know, this is a ki in hiragana, and this is a ki in katakana. I don't know what they're thinking. They should really, like, you know, make comparisons to hiragana more. But sure, whatever. So this is ki. It's at a bit of an angle. These lines are not exactly horizontal. And the bottom is a little bit longer. It's not as long as I'm making it. It's a little bit longer than the top. If I slow down a bit, I can get them a little bit nicer looking. And yeah, stroke order. I think I have the stroke order correct. I think it's the same, which is, yeah, 2 horizontals and then the vertical line. Okay, so that's ki. Okay, they're saying this is ku. It's like a cook's hat. A cook's hat. I guess so, sure. Whatever. And the stroke order here. Yeah, so first is the downward stroke. So this is different than, okay. So for ka, we do the horizontal and that line first. This, we're doing it the opposite order. So what we want to do is first start with the downward stroke and then do this. And that actually helps a lot, because if you start with this stroke and then do that, I don't know, that doesn't really look right. And this wants to descend almost below the the ending point of that first line. Almost, not quite. And it's a little bit of a curve. It's not a really straight line for this downward stroke. It's a little bit of a curve. Not too bad. Yeah, I think my lines are getting worse, not better, over time. I think, and this horizontal line, you really want it to be straight. I'm doing a little loopy. But okay, that's coup. Move on. So this is ke. Sure, okay. I mean, all of them have K, and I don't know, but they think mnemonic, it looks like a K a little bit. I think that'll make you draw it incorrectly, personally, because you'll want to do like that. You'll want to write a K, but it's not a K. It's starting similar to the previous one. We're starting with a stroke that way, and we start a stroke this way. But instead of continuing down like that, we're now doing a third line. So see, and now I can't unsee that K, but that's not correct. It's like this. You know, it's more like a J shape that has a kind of a line on the left side. I hate these images. I'm in fact going to. I'm not even going to show them. I think they're confusing. Can I do this? Can I hide the evil confusing mnemonics? Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna hide those confusing mnemonics. I personally, I think they're really just awful. So you almost have to like unlearn, because if you see the K, I feel like you start drawing a K, it's not what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like, you know, more like this. It doesn't look like a K at all. Don't do it like that. This is ke, ke, ke. And this was ku. This is ke. All right, well, that might be the best ke that I can do. And in terms of stroke order, yeah, I have to check sometimes that my stroke order is right, but that's correct. All right, so this is ku. Ku. Don't even try to guess what mnemonic they're using. It's terrible, I'm sure. So for ku, actually, how do you do this one? Yeah, so it's one stroke from top left to bottom right. So just one, and then two. Right? 1, 2. And when you see more boxy shapes, you're going to want to keep that in mind, that often you're not drawing like 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not drawing like all 4 sides of the box. You're drawing like 2 at the same time in almost all cases. This is ku. In katakana, or sorry, in hiragana, this was ku. And now this is ku. It's almost like a blockier ku that's facing the other direction. I don't know. Maybe that helps you. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, see, and now I'm doing it wrong. Because I'm drawing, I'm continuing as one line, but it's actually 2 lines. You can, I mean, you could draw it like that, but that's not correct. I'm not going to turn you into the police if you do it that way. But if you want to practice the quote-unquote correct way to do it, then you'll do it like this. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so before we move on, I guess, so let me just do these. So we have ka, ki, ke, ko, ku, which was ka, ki, and then we had ke, and then we had ko, and then we had ku. Of course I did the ku wrong. Ku. Ku. Alright, that's not too bad. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Great. Let's do our S's. So we're going to start with se. And, you know, this looks very similar to se in hiragana. This was se in hiragana. This is se in katakana. I don't know why they swapped which leaf is making the dip here, but whatever. They're both se. One is katakana, one is hiragana. If you want to remember which is which, I don't know. I can't help you. I'm still practicing. Yeah. This is Japanese. And this is foreigner. Whatever. All right. I know my English lettering is just as illegible. Let's see. I don't feel like I need to practice this one too much. That's very similar to the other one. Oh, of course I'm wrong. Well, that probably doesn't help. That's probably even more confusing. This was sa. Oh, God. Wait, so se... This is in hiragana. Oh my God. See, if you've been practicing for the last 2 minutes with me, you probably got really confused just now. So in hiragana, this is se. But in katakana, this is sa. Man, that is confusing. But the best thing that I can point out to you is that they are very similar, and that you should figure out some way to remember which is which. Whatever way works for you. Sa. All right, well, that's sa apparently. Okay. This one is this is she. So for she, we have a stroke order of, wait, which way are we doing this? All right. So for she, it's like this. 1, 2, 3. I guess it almost looks like a smiling face on its side, a little bit. Just make sure you keep it on its side. And this one is too high. You see, it's like too far on its side. You want to make sure that you keep that a little bit lower. And you'll see why later, why that matters. But kind of, yeah, not too bad. All right, that's she. All right, then we have, all right, this one is Sue. I have to check because I'm not very smart. So, Sue. Sometimes I'm confident on the stroke order because it's generally top left to bottom right. But like in the case of she, like you have to know, like, you know, is it like this? Is it 1, 2, 3? No, it's you know, it's 1, 2, 3. Anyway, Sue. Sue. Okay. Those Sues are not too bad. Here we have se. And the stroke order here is going to be the horizontal line first, probably. Yes. All right. So we have se. So this one looks, I guess, more like se from, I guess that's how you remember it. So this is set in hiragana, and this is set in katakana. So they're going the same direction. I don't know. Maybe that helps you. It's like almost identical, but with like one less stroke. Those are pretty good. All right. So the next one is so. And this is why stroke order matters. So we're going from top to bottom here. So it's not like she. We're not going from the bottom to the top in this direction. We're going from top to bottom, which will give us a properly more vertical line. So. All right, so that is, yeah, that is it for the S's. So let's see. Let's review. Like, so we have sa, se, si, so, su. And so for sa, we had this. For se, we had this. This is she. For she, we had this. For so, we had this. And for su, golly, I don't remember. Ah, that's right. We had this. I'll have to practice that more, remembering su. All right. What do we have next? We have the T's. So let's start with ta. So this is going to be, actually, what is the stroke order on this? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's try to get that centered. So this is 1, 2, 3. Like that? Is that right? I guess that's right. So this is almost like a this is almost like ka, right? I think so. No, it's not like ka. It's like ku. So this is sort of like a ku. I know this is like terrible. It's sort of like a ku, but with an extra stroke on it. All right, let's try that again. So like this. I don't know how you want to remember that this one is ta and the other one is ku. Again, so ku is that. However you want to remember which one is which. Maybe you want to just drill it into your head, practice, 20 tas and 20 kus, and, keep going back and forth until it feels natural. And again, ta in hiragana. This is ta. So it doesn't really look at all similar. But I don't know. Maybe you see a connection. Wait, was this ku? Did I say that was ku? What did... Yeah, that's ku. I don't know. Alright. Alright, sure, that's what it is. Hey, I'm a student too. I'm still learning. We're learning together. So we have cheat. Remember, it's not T, it's chi. I don't know why, it just is. 1, 2, 3. And one of the lines is actually angled a little bit differently than the other. Let's see if that stroke order looks about right. No, I'm actually doing it wrong. Let's try this again. So it's actually from top to bottom. So we're actually going down left, then back over, and then down. So I guess that helps you angle it instead of making them parallel. Sure, something like that. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Okay, there's our cheat. Next we're going to do tsu. And here's why this mattered earlier. So we have tsu. So importantly, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, I think. Is that right? Almost. So close, so close. Okay. It is... No, I'm correct. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, left to right. 1, 2, 3. Not to be confused with the one we did before, which was... What did we do before? She. So she was 1, 2, 3. This one is 1, 2, 3. And if you're like me, this will be very confusing because your handwriting is not very good. But this is why the stroke order matters. So if you happen to write your hand from left to right, 1, 2, 3, and you'll notice you're starting your third stroke kind of in line here. So it's going to end up a lot taller. Whereas with she, you're starting from top to bottom. So your bottom line is going to end up longer. She. Tsu. Again, you might want to practice 20 of each back and forth until you can start to be able to have good handwriting, because I don't. But yeah, tsu is left to right, She is top to bottom. I don't know. I don't know how else to practice it. But that should, in theory, help. Whose theory? My theory. I just theorized it just now. All right. This one is te. I can make this even bigger so that like disappears out of the frame. Yeah, beautiful. All right, anyway. So te. It's kind of, I remember, okay, so hiragana was this. I don't know, it's a little bit similar, I guess. Te. 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 All right. Te. We've done our tes. We're gonna do, this is to. How do I know it's to? It just is. This is to. It looks like to, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like to? This, not this one, this one. I have my branch coming out a little bit too low. This is to. Okay, remember, this is I. So it's not, you know, this is curved and then straight up and down. This is straight up and down and then a branch. That's, from what I've seen, it's usually drawn kind of just with straight lines. To, 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 to. All right, not too bad. Okay, before we go on, we'll do, so can we do ta, te, chi, to, tu. All right, so, oh man, now I'm getting, running out of wind here. Okay, so this is to. This one was te. Which one was ta? Do you remember, class? I don't remember. All right, wait. Oh yeah. Sorry, this is su. So right, su, yeah. Su. Okay. Oh yes, and this one is chi. Chi. You can tell which ones I've had problems with. Chi and su, or I have trouble remembering. And ta. All right. Clearly, I need more practice on my T's. I only really remember te and to. The other ones I definitely need practice on. Okay, we'll go into the next one. These are our N's. So, na. This is na, 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 na. Na is a nice simple letter. And if we remember what na is in hiragana, it is this. So it's like the first part of the na, and then they just like got rid of the rest. I don't know if that helps you. It's a little bit different, of course, but not too bad. All right, there's our nas. Then we have ni. And again, if you remember from hiragana, this is ni, this is ni in katakana. So we just sort of got rid of that first stroke. This can be a little confusing because it's a bit like ko, but this is ni. And you'll know in context because this will be spelling out something, to sound it out. It's not just going to be, by itself, probably. Those are our knees. And now we have, was this new? Is this new? This is new. I remembered. Amazing. So we have new. And if you remember, new was, oh man, what was new? This is ne, right? No, wait. What the heck was new? See. Oh, now I don't remember how new works. I'm gonna have to go back and look up new again. I want to say it was this. Is that new? I think that's new. Anyway, I don't remember. This is new. In katakana, which is what we're practicing today. Not too hard. Easy to draw. I mean, I guess maybe that's one thing that katakana has going for it, is the strokes tend to be a lot easier. I say as we immediately get to ne, which is a little bit more complicated. Is that the right stroke order? It is. I actually got it right. Amazing. So wait, is that right? No, that's not correct. All right, let's it should be down, this, down, then the one to the right. Stroke order here is a little bit tricky. Because that vertical line is supposed to line up. That's the idea. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not just like this. I guess that looks like too many other characters or whatever. So instead we have this broken thing right here. That's not right. Not the best, but maybe a little bit more. I think it's supposed to be a little bit. I'm making mine too wide, like it's a big mouth that's gonna eat something. I think that's too big. Let me try maybe making it a little bit shorter. I think that's a little bit better. Whew, these are hard to draw. But yes, that's neh. It's all right, I guess. This one is no. And yeah, that's from top to bottom, I think. Yes. This is going to be another one of those ones where the order matters. Okay, so you're going from top right to bottom left. Don't go from bottom left to top right, because what's going to happen is we're going to later see, just like with she and su, one is going to come from top to bottom, and one is going to go from bottom to top, bottom to the right. So we're going from top right to bottom left. This is no. No, 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 no. All right. Sure. I don't know how long you can draw a line. So I guess we'll do our ends here. So we'll do na, ni, no, ne, nu. Okay, whatever. All right, so ne we remember because it was very hard. No, we remember because we just did it. Ni is very simple. Na, also very simple. And nu is... Which one is new? Oh my god. Wait, should I challenge myself? Nah. That's right. This is new. Okay. New. All right. So new is obviously one I'm going to have to practice a little bit more because I did not remember. Okay, let's go into our H's. This will be ha. This is actually, this one's not too hard to remember. Ha, ha, ha. The reason this one's not too hard to remember is that it'll come up later. It comes up a lot, I think. It's not too complicated. It's not a lot of difficult strokes to remember. It's just two strokes. So this one, what is this? Oh, this is he. This one seems hard to remember. What is the order here? It's probably the way I just did it. It is not. I've done it exactly wrong. So it's like this. First the little one, then the big one. That is very confusing because that's not the usual way of doing things. Usually you start on the top, but in this case we're doing, well, I guess usually you do the horizontal line first, to be fair. Most of the time the horizontal line is the first one. I don't know about you, but when I was in school, I definitely did not have the best handwriting. All right, so these are he's. We can move on. Let's do, oh my god. Okay, so this is foo. Actually, this one is not too bad. Foo. Because this is just very simple. That's why it's not too bad. Foo, 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 foo. Okay, this one is he, and it looks actually identical to the he from katakana, from hiragana. From the hiragana. Hiragana is the Japanese, katakana is foreign. So this katakana looks exactly like the hiragana. For once, you don't have to learn a second letter. And then we have ho. This one is, I better get the stroke order on this one right. Yeah, horizontal first. So, ho. And this one I can remember because, I don't know, it reminds me of the O, I guess. It's sort of reminds me of the O. I don't know. Horizontal first here. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, I feel pretty good about those. Yeah, we should practice. Let's practice those. So we have ha, he, he, ho, and we would have who, but it's actually foo. A little bit of a softer, halfway between an H and an F. So, all right. So we remember he. Of course, we remember ho. And do we remember foo? Yes, we do. It's like that one. Do we remember ha? These apparently are more that I have to practice. Let's see. This one was he. Ah, yes, of course. And this is ha. Yeah, I remember ha. All right. Ha, he, he, ho, foo. All right. Let's go on to the next letters. Oh, yes, this is ma. So we're doing the M's. So you might say ma. Wait, is that right? That doesn't seem right. Like that? Yes, like that. So it's kind of like this. I sort of think about it like it starts like an A, but it's like that. So this is an A. This is a ma. I don't know. And then you could say like ma. Wait. I don't know. I can't do the rest. Yeah. We'll just practice. I know I'm not a great teacher, but we're all learning together. Just trying to make the characters come out. Yeah, these are not great looking. Most of these are illegible. Let's try a few more. Yeah, it's not like the best, but it might just have to do. I'll just do for now. So then we have, is this me? Yeah, this is me. So this is 3 lines. Me. And they're a little bit at a diagonal. So it's not like an 3 lines of an E. But maybe that helps you, I don't know. But they're a little bit at a diagonal. So all right, me. I don't know. You get the idea. I don't know. I don't know how I can draw these. I don't know if it like, the way I have it drawn there, the last line is a little bit longer than the first two. I'm not sure how much that matters. If that's just like stylistic. I think if you draw 3 lines like this, roughly, it'll make sense. This, of course, has got to be Moo. Is this Moo? This is Moo. All right. And I know if I was thinking, they're all in the same order always. Let's see, do I have the stroke order correct? I do not, because Moo is apparently only 2 strokes. So apparently the way you're supposed to do this is sort of the kind of like this, I guess. And I feel like you want this kind of triangular gap. That feels right if you have... It's not like a full triangle, but you kind of want a gap there in that rough kind of shape. Yeah, these sort of... I mean, they almost look like 4s. They almost look like a badly drawn 4. But it's... I guess it's more... It's more like that. I want a really... maybe a 4 with a really short stem. I don't know. My moos don't look very good, but that's a moo. Okay, this one is meh. Like in Mexico, I don't know. Whatever works for you. We have it's like an X shape. And the first line is, yes, first line is down from the right to the left. So, meh. And if you might remember in hiragana, meh was this. So it has that X in it. I don't know if that helps. This is meh. They all look like X's to me. but some of them are obviously more correct than others. That's meh. And then we have mo. Mo looks a bit like chi, actually, but it's so chi was like this, and this is mo. So we're going left to right, top to bottom. This one we went right to left to right, top to bottom. I don't know if that helps. So mo. It's very tiny mo. Cramped mo. I think you're able to be a little bit more have a little bit more angular letters in katakana. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like more of the letters are more angular. Sure, yeah, whatever. Good enough. Okay, let's review. So ma, me, me, mo, moo. Okay, so mo we just did. Me, we remember it's like an X. Moo, it's like that. Me. Oh boy. Now's when. See my. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Me is 3 lines. And ma is like this. Almost like that. It's like that. There we go. Obviously, a couple more letters that I need to practice. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to do, this is ya. So you might remember ya in hiragana was like this. And this is similar. It's just this. This is ya. So pretty easy to remember. Just has one less little dash. It's a little bit, you know, the katakana generally is a little bit less lines. I don't know why that's the case. Just sort of is. There's some yas. This is a U. My U's are getting a little bit wild here. A little bit too long. It's like how big is that ya? It's like 2 letters wide. Technically, these are not letters, these are characters. Or maybe they are letters. I don't know. I don't know what the strict definition of a letter is. They sort of form an alphabet, I guess. But they represent a sound. I don't know what what actually you need to do to qualify to be a letter. Anyway, these are U's. Feel pretty good about U. This, of course, is yo. It looks like an E, therefore it's a yo. And again, we 1 stroke 2 3. It's so similar to an E that you probably know what it's supposed to look like, even if I can't do it in a clean way. It's like a backwards E, therefore it's a yo. I don't know. However you want to remember that. So we have ya, we have yo, and we have you, which are of course ya, yo, and oh god, I just did you. Here we go. You. That's right. It's not a very good you. That's a little bit better. So we have the R's. I don't know why we did the R's after the yas, but sure, we'll do the R's now. Usually the yas are last in these sort of tutorials, but we'll do R. So this is, we want to do ra. This is a ra. Okay, do you remember foo? This is foo. This is ra. It's like a ra, or it's like a foo, but with one less little line. Ra, 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 ra. That's what we're doing. All right, those are Ra's. Ra's are not that bad. Here we have Ri. It's actually very similar to the hiragana. In fact, it's almost identical to the hiragana. I'm not sure if you showed me two that I would identify which was which, except for that katakana is a little bit more blocky. But otherwise, yeah, it's identical. So, all right, we already know Ri. Let's move on. This is, what is this? Ru? I think this is Ru. Yeah. So, Ru. It's sort of like a. Okay, and it's not like a ha, which is symmetric. This is like symmetric. This is like one vertical line and then a thing like this. It goes back up. So it's more like a vertical line and then a thing. A vertical line is, I mean, it's got a little bit of a curve to it, but you really want to make sure you're capturing that uptick. This is not, yeah, it's not just like a tick, it's like, make sure you continue the line. And I don't know if that looks like Ru. I don't know. So that's Ru. Okay. We had 3 of them. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is Ray. So this one is a bit of a problem for me. Okay, because we have she, which is, it's like a J almost. And then we have Ray, which is more angled. And Ru. So this is Ru, this is Ray, that's she. Okay. Ray. Okay. And obviously that's she in hiragana. obviously. All right, and then we have so. So let me get the stroke order of so correct. Wait, where is it? Checking Wikipedia. What the heck did I do with my stroke order of? Oh wait, so this is not so. Wait, what is this? This, God, this is row. I'm being all confused. Getting all confused here. Sorry, we're doing row. And okay, so it's gonna be like this. Yeah, 1 down, 2, and then 3 connecting them. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I don't know, it's a closed off shape. I don't know, maybe that looks like an O to you. And yo was also kind of blocky. I don't know. Just there's a lot of characters to learn. Obviously, I've practiced this on and off different months. Not always writing the characters, but like, you know, I've done various different Japanese lessons on Duolingo and stuff like that. So it comes back to me a little bit faster every time I do it. Obviously, some characters I keep blanking on, but it's not too bad. And the more practice you do, the easier it is. So we have ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Okay, and so we just did row. Ri. No, this is ru. Wait, no. This is ri. This is ru. Ra. Oh God, so bad at this. Let me see. No, oh God, I am wrong. Hold on. More letters I have to practice. This is ru. This is re. Oh yes, re is the same. And ra looks like foo. Okay. Obviously, I need a lot more practice on that one. Finally, is it finally? I don't know. We have our W's. So we have wa. That's not like that. It's going to be 1, 2, 2 like that, I think. Correct. For once. So this is wa, and this was u. U was this. Wa is this. It's the same kind of shape, but without the little spinner on the dreidel. My tummy's growling. Hope you can't hear that, but it's lunchtime. But I want to finish this up. Alright, so there's our was. This one is woo. Sort of like foo, but with an extra line. And obviously, yeah, as we get towards the end here, I've got to study those R's, a couple letters in the middle. And probably this one, this woo. I don't remember this one at all. Here we have N. So here's our N. It's like this. So different than this one, which was this so? Is that so? Am I correct? Have I correctly remembered which one I get confused? Yes. So I tend to get confused between so and N, but the important thing is that so, it's 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, like that. N, 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 so, 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 so. You can see the difference. One's a little bit more horizontal than the other one. That's because we're drawing kind of from left to right instead of from top to bottom. Okay, that's N. And I think that'll be all for now. It's time for me to eat, so I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by.